but that means you have to face Kansas City.
It'll be Angel City in the black from left to right, and Portland in the pink from right to left. Referee Jacqueline Metz ready to send us on our way on a gorgeous day in Los Angeles here at BMO Stadium. Away we go. Second to last weekend of the NWSL regular season, week 25. Angel City and Portland. This home side and this home crowd just moments ago found out their playoff hopes have officially been dashed after Gotham and Louisville tied 2-2. Portland, though, a win gets them in.
You know, and this is going to be an interesting dynamic because with these two midfielders, with the midfield of Fleming, Moultrie, and Coffey.
Hank steps up but gets injured. Julie Dufour steps up, gets injured. Just all season long, players have come in to fill that hole, and injuries have continued to mount, but they've continued to find a way.
You know, and Rob Gill talked about it, and he said how they've had to lean on the youngsters. They're the youngest team in the league with the cap. And having to lean on that, they haven't been able to count on depth because of those injuries. Because depth, he doesn't really have that bench to dip into. And his philosophy on that is to be able to be subbed in, you have to be able to play 60 minutes.
And through it all, whoever is plugged in for Portland, they've maintained a high level of pressure in the attack. Second in the league in shots, third in the league in shots on target coming into the weekend. And again, up through the middle, Tiernan.
Then I'm sure anybody will say it's not how you started, how you finish, which is where that consistency comes in for the mentality for Angel City.
Brennan Turner fouls Dorson.
To negotiate that situation.
Vignola. Powers up his left side. Vignola passing to Sugita. More on that in a second. Vignola lays it off. Moultrie thought about it now, releases, and it's wide. But it's interesting to see those two going at it right away. Vignola and Sugita flip-flopping teams over the last month of the season.
And when we talked to M.A. Vignola, just the smile, you watch Vignola just drive in and then dish this ball off to Olivia Moultrie. Do not give Olivia Moultrie that much space. Although she pulls it wide, she will punish you from there. Back to M.A. Vignola, though, she said when we talked,
City eliminated with a draw earlier between Gotham and Louisville. Portland clinches a playoff spot with a win. From the corner, nobody home. Tracked down on the far side by Tiernan. Tiernan swinging it in. Still pressure on from Angel City. Ina Sugita almost slots it through, searching for Evelyn Shores.
I think Rob Gale was pleased with their performance. Now he said they just need to be more aggressive and more efficient in the final third.
Plenty of aggression this season. It's why, again, they're second in shots, third in shots on target. And here they go. Fleming. Back for Reyes. Reina Reyes looking back post for Vignola, puts it wide. That would have been a moment against her former team here for the first time.
And this ball pops out to Reyes, and Vignola completely unmarked. Miscommunication by Anderson, not pulling Fuller back on that weak side, and then Vignola just can't get around it.
Alpha. Portland win gets to the playoff spot. Angel City, unfortunately, earlier in the day, eliminated from playoff contention. Sponstra. It's it into Moultrie. It's it ahead now. Reyes. For a throw.
That's great work.
Something else to keep in mind from a Portland perspective, just while they're sitting in this position where a win gets them a playoff spot, and they're gunning for a home playoff spot, they are sitting 3 back of Seattle. So that's what's ahead of them in the live table right now. Sitting 3 back of Seattle. So a win would get them up to 37 points here today. It'd be just a point back going into next week's, or pardon me, 2 weeks from now when we have decision day. Next week, the international break, and we come back for decision day. So that's where a win would get Portland, besides just clinching a playoff spot. Get some run on the doorstep of top 4. Finishes high. Pocket of space here opens up centrally. Fleming. Sponstrup tries to get back to Fleming, cut off and cleared by Shores.
And that's exactly the space I was talking about, Joe, where you pull Angel City apart, and now you can find Fleming, you can find Moultrie and Coffee in the middle of the field to play make through.
Contact there, incidental. If anything, it was more against Sponstra, and that is the call. Miyabi draws the foul. Miyabi, the 29-year-old, coming over from Japan, where she spent the first decade of her career. 12th start of the season here today. 24th appearance overall. Best 11 and MVP in Japan.
You know, and they have such a system over there in Japan. I played pro in Japan for 3 years, and a lot of our players, before there was a pro league here, went to kind of come into the NWSL because of the depth of the NWSL, the level of all the players from, you know, the last place team to the first place team, and it's not as easy to score. It's not, you're not as successful, and it takes a little bit of time.
Shores, Miyabi.
But I do think you can drop a Banda and a Shwanga into any league.
Well, there's other things that translate wherever you are in the world as well, and one of those things is speed. Yeah. So,
like we were just talking about how well Alyssa Thompson is starting to do at Chelsea.
Back to Anderson. Gotten through that quarter-hour mark now, both these teams, where again Portland had led the league in goals conceded in the first 15. Angel City had led the league in goals scored in the first 15. Settling in more to the throes of the cat and mouse.
Yeah, we're seeing both teams still trying to suss out, how do we spread? Each team is trying to do the same thing. How do we pull each other out of position to make windows to play through, or do we just start going direct? But with the speed of Angel City and of Portland, it's going to be hard to just go direct this game and over the top. You're going to have to catch, both teams are going to have to catch the other team in transition.
Thompson feeding it through, pulled wide to the back post just beyond Tiernan. Seemed initially like a shot from Fuller that she had just scuffed.
Her Gordon matchup tonight.
A misfire on the clearance there from Dorson, so it's out for a corner. First corner now for the Thorns. See what they can do from a set piece.
And here's where the Thorns can really punish you, because Olivia Moultrie is just right now in the league second to none when it comes to set pieces and just the efficiency of them.
Moultrie drops it in. She's the focal point centrally. They've had to just throw a bunch of different methods together to see what could work because of all the injuries they've had. The players in that position all season. Today it's Raylan Turner through the 9. Castellanos playing off of her, and Sponsor on the other flank.
And what I'd like to see from Portland is a little bit more quick of a change of point. They're a little slow. Change of point of attack, and that just a second ago, Moultrie got the ball in the middle, and instead of going directly out to Reyes, she pulled it back.
Moultrie now trying to center for Turner.
Where I think Reyes was on, and that quicker transition will catch Angel City out of their shape.
Sponstrup. Moultrie. Olivia Moultrie goes for goal! Oh, Olivia Moultrie! Spectacular! On a day where a win gets Portland into the playoffs, magic from Moultrie!
And what a goal this was by Moultrie, and I said it earlier, do not give Olivia Moultrie that much space outside of the D, because she will punish you. Watch her get the ball. Not enough pressure on her. She's gonna tee this up. You cannot allow that if you're Angel City. You have to put pressure on her, and that is why nothing that Angelina Anderson can do about it, and everything Moultrie just puts this away.
7th goal of the season. 20-year-old player now has been part of Portland's setup since 2021. You see the reaction from Rob Gale. A smile says everything. Moultrie has sort of had a coming of age this year where
she plays the confidence. Look at this. Don't give Olivia Moultrie that kind of space. And Neely Martin should know better there and step up and put more pressure on Moultrie. She is so efficient from outside the box. We know that from her free kicks, and she takes full advantage of it, puts the laces through it, and it's a goal. Thumb your one. Do not let them shoot from distance.
There's a couple ways to look at it. If a player scores from there, you tip your cap because it takes a spectacular effort. But when it's a player of that caliber, you know they can do that. So it becomes less about tipping the cap for those two today, as it should be, two legends of the game.
I'm sure this crowd in LA has been waiting to see Allie Riley. We've seen Chris impressed throughout the season. She comes on, always makes a big impact whenever she comes on the game. I mean, you know, she might have maybe lost a step and is about to retire, but she can punish you all the time. Her typical style, getting that ball, running at D's, cutting inside, and then so efficient when she shoots the ball. And then Allie Riley, and you can see Chris Impress's face here, just deep in thought. I mean, I remember retiring. I don't think anybody realized it, but I remember those moments where you're just kind of taken in, but it's a good service in by Portland.
Portland this year have been outstanding when they score first. They're 6-0-2 when scoring first this season. Conversely, Angel City 0-9-3 when conceding first this season. So if both of those statistical categories ring true today, Portland, you can imagine, would have that playoff spot clinched finally. Still, though, over an hour to go.
And this will be Portland clinching that spot. It would be their 9th consecutive season making the playoffs. Obviously, in 2023, won the change
room, and conversations that were had about the general feeling about how Portland would fare this year because of the injuries and the quote-unquote rebuild, and yet here they are. Vignola, corner coming.
And you know, with some of these additions, like M.A. Vignola, Moultrie, you're adding such athleticism to your squad as well.
Corner. They'll do it again. They lead the league. Pardon me, they're tied for the league lead with
coffee for other people lurking around. Because you're going to find Reina Reyes is probably just camped out at the top of the box waiting for a rebound right now.
Moultrie drops it in again. There's Sponstra. Misjudged it initially on the ball flight as she was gearing up for the volley. Has to retreat through Obeys. Fleming. Obeys. Now Coffee. Second time she's tried that ball through.
Doing well with for the past 3 or 4 games in this 4-4-3. Work the ball around, change the point of attack, and get and hold some possession, but possession with purpose.
Right now, possession is a dead-on 50-50, but to your point, it's where that possession has been.
Yeah, it's quality. That's why I say possession with a efficiency and something in the attacking third. We're not seeing that out of Angel City, more so on Portland's side. Their possession is more effective.
Ooh, from behind now. And now has Fuller cut into the penalty spot. Fed toward Tiernan just over her head. Thompson was cutting in as well. That ball just split the difference. There was 11 minutes to go in this first half. Portland a 1-0 lead on the Olivia Moultrie stunner from the 23rd minute. Moved over the top for Sponstra. Great first touch to bring it down. Sponstra deflected by Miyabi. Shores avoids conceding the corner.
To serve those balls in, you get rebounds. And that's what you want. And Rob Gale said that. He goes, we have to take shots. Shots turn into goals. They turn into rebounds. They turn into corners. And it creates opportunities.
Endo. Miyabi. Sugita almost gets there. Now Miyabi helping. Sugita wins it. Tiernan. Thompson. Touched over the bar by Arnold. We saw Moultrie do it at the other end. One of the other bright young stars of this game wanted to do it on this end. Well, Thompson will be 19 in December.
And this ball bounces out. Tiernan just lays it into Thompson, and she has the space to take it around. But what's even better here is Arnold's positioning. She gives herself enough depth here that no matter where Thompson puts this, unless it's in the upper 90, she allows herself to tip the ball over the bar. So that's great goalkeeping on Arnold's end.
Second corner now for Angel City. Looking for an equalizer. In near post, Sugita. You could tell she had visions of her own.
I've always said in players, it's tough to play in the stadium with the Angel City crowd, and that's a tough score there. You want to give yourself a little more breathing room if you're Portland.
Especially against a team that would love to honor the likes of Kristen Press and Ali Riley today. Now it slipped through. Fuller in behind, squares it for Tiernan, coming all the way across to clear it. It's Vignola. It's the return from the summer break. Through their first 5 games out of the break, had 2 wins, 2 ties, and a loss, so splitting it right down the middle. Then they had another couple of losses, a tie, a couple of losses, a win, so just back and forth, and the win last week gave them hope still coming into this weekend. That was dashed earlier with the Gotham and Louisville tie.
I think that's the story of Angel City's season right now. There's no consistency. There was no run, let's say, where
Endo picks it up though. Met by 2 defenders, Portland rescues.
Where you see most teams have kind of like, whether it's Utah, no matter who it was, have gone on a couple game stint or a run. And I think in the beginning of the season for Angel City, there was high hopes and everything. Scoring a lot, Riley Tiernan, majority of her goals were in the beginning of the season. This young, new rookie, and it fizzled out, like you said. And then there was no consistency, really.
Foul call, but looked back for more and didn't get more than just that. Free kick. Shore's got to head to it. To take an extra deflection.
Make Arnold make saves, makes defenders make clears, but put it in the mix, and you get a corner out of it.
Only the one save that Arnold has had to make so far, that was on Giselle Thompson. Fans at this end of the field are waiting for a reason to erupt here. From the corner, won't get it yet. Gordon, just too long for Miyabi. Better the last few moments for Angel City, starting to get more possession in the attacking half, as you said. Coming up at the break, we'll take a look at highlights from that Gotham-Louisville 2-2 thriller that officially eliminated Angel City and Houston, by the way. Not just Angel City that was eliminated by that result.
How about San Diego?
6-1 last night over Chicago. That one deflects last off of Miyabi.
And Chicago's been playing really well. And so to come in and kind of Chicago ran into
their own. That could have kept them alive into decision day, but not the case. Hurried by Shores. Endo. serving for Tiernan, but doesn't make it through. Bouncing around, still loose in front. Volley save made by Arnold.
It's great work by Angel City. Just watch Shores draw the defense in, Fleming over, and then a free service in here by Endo. Nobody on the end of it, but again, putting that ball in the mix and creating chaos. Arnold, though, great positioning. She gives herself the depth.
Endo. Crowd sensing maybe something here. Looking through for Fuller. Cut off by Vignola.
And it's good reading of the game by Vignola. Good timing to step in and cut that off. The problem there.
Give it away to Tiernan almost, but Arnold comes out and clears it on that pass back from Vignola.
We'll see right here on this pass back. And I think she just maybe steps wrong. But oh, so tight.
All season up until recently, you wonder if that's something that Tiernan knew, that's a tendency of Vignola to make that sort of blind pass back. She was all over it, nearly on the end of it.
And absolutely, you know that Alex Strauss and Rob Gale, both in their meetings with their teams, said, hey, these are Sagita's tendencies. These are M.A. Vignola's tendencies. Look for them when she's under pressure. She might give a blind pass back. If we pull Sagita out of shape, it looks like Vignola did take a little bit of a knock there.
She's looking okay now as she's trying to walk over to the bench, but a 1-0 lead for Portland because of Moultrie's goal.
Yeah, and again, you've got to put pressure on Moultrie. The better of the possession, the more efficient possession is by Portland. Coming out in the second half, they want to keep that up. Angel City needs to be more effective, string together better passes in and around the 18.
1-0 lead for the Portland Thorns on a day where a win clinches them a playoff spot officially. Olivia Moultrie produced the goal.
Well, this is a start for it, but I'd like to see different types of runs from those front three. June Endo tends to hold back and keep the width more, but we found Kennedy Fuller and Riley Tiernan making the identical runs in the first half. Somebody needs to drop off, receive the ball underneath, and then look to take a shot from distance.
Portland probably just more of the same. They were in large control of that first half. Where we go now in the second. Thorns up 1-0. John's daughter's first touch. Coming in for Tiernan. Heavy collision in the middle of the park. Good time to remind you there were no yellow cards in that first half, so everybody out there with a clean slate.
And Endo holding her knee or her leg.
Coffee being slowly helped to her feet. Seemed certainly that Endo got the worst of this collision.
It's not what you want to see. It's a 50-50 ball in here, and Coffee just on the clear goes through Endo. You know, and Endo worked her way back after 2 years almost with that ACL injury. And Alex Strauss has talked about just moving forward in the future, the type of player that Endo is, and you know, expects her to have such a huge impact for this franchise, especially when she is 100%. He does not consider her at 100% yet.
You see that at the same time as Endo. That's between the players, but a yellow shown to Coffee.
Here you see Endo jogging across the field, and
Tighter channels a bit more. Jan's daughter coming out for that ball, whereas Tiernan is more just parking her home in the middle and be that focal point to play through. Miyabi just puts it into all the traffic in front. Thompson lunged for it, but unable to make any sort of contact.
And there's that other element Jan's daughter brings. She's got that long throw. What I like so much about her long throw, a lot of long throws finally win a World Cup game for New Zealand and in their home country.
So Kristen Press there as well. Again, at some point we're going to see those two here on their send-off, their retirement game at home for Angel City. Honored on the field post-game. Stick with us for the coverage of that ceremony. Just a tough one for the coaching staff of Angel City, wanting to respect those two players and give them some run, but also respecting the game at hand and wanting to make sure that they are still putting their best foot forward in going for a victory. Miami. Switch into space for Giselle Thompson. Thompson drops it back. Shores. The turn, Fuller.
Better possession by Angel City, just working it all around and now finding Endo open.
Henderson was worried. I think she lost track of where her post was. She was scurrying back. Miami leaves it all the way across. Almost got there. Recovers it though. Miami deflected and trouble in the end for Mackenzie Arnold. Fortunate. A deflection like that could end up anywhere.
No, but it's a good on Sam Hyatt to close like that, to actually get that deflection.
Around Turner. Play on to the referees. Turner now brought down by Dorson. And it is a penalty.
I think there's a little argument here on who fouled who first. If Turner had the foul on Dorson going for this 50-50 ball, but this is the wrinkle that on Shores. This is the wrinkle that Raylan Turner could get. She's so strong with her runs, with her upper body, so athletic that she gets a leg in front of Shores to pull this ball back and then gets fouled by Dorson cutting into the box. I don't think this was a foul on Turner when she cuts inside of Shores. I think Shores got the brunt of it in a sense, but I think that was shoulder to shoulder, body to body. And then Turner being able to kind of bait Dorson in a sense to make this foul here on the 50-50 ball, or on the touch and long touch by Turner.
I'm waiting to check this. The Mets listening in the earpiece to see if she's called over. Turn to the monitor for a look.
You can see Alex Stroud's absolutely not in
look
agreement.
At the look on Kristen Press's face. He must have said a couple of words that certainly perked up the ears of Kristen Press to get that reaction.
Right here where Turner comes in shoulder to shoulder with Shores and then cuts inside. Dorson steps in, sticks a leg out, and Turner draws the foul. Strauss, you can hear him still arguing, look at this. So I'm wondering if this could be pulled back.
And they just confirmed it. That's why Dorson is reacting the way she did. They already looked at it in the VAR room, and it wasn't enough to send Jacqueline Metz over for her own look at the monitor. It's already been confirmed.
I think that the argument here, I do think this was a foul on Dorson. I think Raylan Turner drew the foul. It was perfect.
Henderson. Olivia Moultrie with her second of the day. Portland certainly now have a foot in the playoffs.
And this is a great tuck away by Moultrie, but this is where the goalkeeper hat comes on for me. I feel that she stops her momentum on this PK. But here we see it again. Dorson come over and clip Turner, stops her momentum a little bit on that step up into the ball, but just buries it. Cool as a cucumber is Moultrie tucking this into the far corner.
The two changes will come out of this now for Angel City. Ayara Noose will replace Jude Endo. And here is the insertion of Kristen Press for Kennedy Fuller. Let's listen to the welcome she gets to the field.
It's pure frustration in a sense based off the PK call that she didn't agree with, but you see the hug from the Endo to Kristen Press.
And the emotion from Endo as well after that.
And look at Kristen knowing. And Kristen Press, you know, has been such an advocate and a cheerleader for Endo. That chokes anybody up watching that. Endo being out for so long and Press just being such a cheerleader for her to get back onto the field and 100%.
Miyabi, Kristen Press scoring today would be something. Press on the turn. Press! Oh, it's saved by Arnold. Every time she touches the ball today, this crowd will want her to do nothing but shoot it.
And you're going to see the ball into Press here. What she does best, in tight spaces, keeping the ball alive and on her foot. No, she is not passing the ball to Giselle Thompson, although that probably would have been the right play. Hats off to Kristen Press.
Herself and for others. Times with the national team even, where she took a back seat to others in terms of a starting role, but still came in as that player off the bench and proved to come up big in big moments. Always been that selfless type of person and player. It's about her today. Just a reminder again of what's at hand business-wise for Portland. They hold on, they win it, they clinch a playoff spot. They can still get a home playoff game as well.
And you look back at that game when Kristen Press came in and after being injured for so long and scored, and what that meant on her 100th game scored. Like, she has a flair for the dramatic, which is why she probably plays for LA.
Here she is again. Kristen Press shooting again. Noose, to take a deflection, no. Goal kick.
That's what it's about, you know?
Bigger picture, you talked about it earlier with a new coaching staff here for Angel City, and as you noted, it's sort of Angel City 2.0.
I didn't tag that, by the way.
Right. But so to speak, that's sort of what the general idea is. It's almost reminiscent in a way of the tail end of Seattle's run from a couple of years ago, and then the shift they've had to their new era now, where they've now gotten themselves back into a position after a little bit of a retool where they can have a home playoff game now, Seattle. It almost feels like Angel City are about to go through that same metamorphosis. And today, it's floated in here over the head of Jan's daughter. But today, honoring Kristen Press is going to be
We're going to see the replay up in here, and that hit on... You know, that is a foul, in my opinion.
And a goal kick comes out of it.
And a little nudge by Sam Hyatt on Miyabi after that. And we're just going to see Hyatt, and then Miyabi gets the last touch on this. But after the play, there's just a little shove. But I think Miyabi kind of plays that up as much as possible because Hyatt's already under the microscope a little bit after that undercut of Jan's daughter and no call. We've seen Sam Coffey week in and week out at times.
It is Miyabi off, Chalufya on.
Runs in those seams, making herself an option. drop back a little bit into Miyabi's spot. You can see it here, and like we had talked about, Chulufia going up top. There, I'd like to see her touch the ball past Sumi.
Here it comes. The hugs for the rest of the warm-up players for Ali Riley as she jogs over to midfield. Crowd sees it now. A wink and a smile from her head coach as well. In the meantime, the Portland subs come on. Harbert and Tord in for Castellanos and Spanstra. Riley getting her final instructions for her final home game.
And what a moment for Riley. And Rob Gale sending two young but eager attackers into the game, so still not taking the pedal off in a sense.
Basically everybody to play it out.
That's what
Let Ali Riley get in. She's jumping at the bit.
I think that's what the fans in the stadium are saying. Somebody just kick the ball out. Or go tie your shoe. And here we go.
One final time at BMO Stadium. Ali Riley will take the field for Angel City. Her first appearance for the club since April of 2024. Take it all in. Well.
And like you said, it is like the passing of the torch. So just a positive influence on this NWSL, on Angel City, and moving forward. I don't think Ali Riley is going anywhere anytime soon.
Everybody forward now. Ali Riley sends it toward goal, and there's the final whistle. Portland wins this one 2-0 and clinches a playoff spot. It is now 9 straight years in which Portland is into the postseason in NWSL.
And it was well played by Portland. Congratulations, clinching that playoff berth. To just absorb all the atmosphere of the day, to come out of here with the 3 points, 2 very convincing goals going into the playoffs. Now the challenge is to sustain home field advantage.
We'll be back in a moment to wrap things up here and have that post-game ceremony honoring Kristen Press and Ali Riley for you. The focus shifts back their way momentarily, but for now it's Portland 2, Angel City 0. The Thorns are officially into the playoffs.
どうせなら楽しくやらなきゃな。